Hey everyone, welcome to Pathology. So it's a beautiful day in downtown Indy. Emily and I may go on a walk later today. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day so far. Wednesdays are normally very busy for me. But it hasn't been too bad. I've been watching my sourdough. It's definitely, grown a little bit. It's very sourdoughy, has that a really strong tang to it. So I'm gonna feed it later today. We'll see what happens with that. Maybe it will double. It's been doubling like it should. So I think it's almost ready. It might be ready now. And then I might make some pizza dough with it or sourdough bread pretty soon. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Nothing really, just working. And yeah, that's all. I might do a what I found interesting on the internet today video. So I might do that right now. So I'll see you in just a second. Hey everyone, so I am here. I'm about to go over a few things that I found interesting on the internet. So let me just get right into it. So here's one thing, and that is this new Spider-Man movie is coming out this December. I'm excited for the new Spider-Man movie. I really like these Spider-Man movies more than the Andrew Garfield movies personally. But my favorite Spider-Man movies are probably the ones that came out in 2000. Also, I'm looking at a IU helicopter flyover. My favorite Spider-Man movies are the ones that came out in 2000 with, I forget his name. How could I forget his name? But the original Spider-Man, probably because on my birthday, I went to it. Not on my specific birthday. It was probably a few days afterwards. Actually, my sister made a really big Spider-Man cake for me. So it was a Spider-Man cake that had it was like a building, and it was probably a foot or 2 feet high of cake, and Spider-Man was climbing on it. I just loved it so much. So that's probably why I like that one too a lot more, just because of the memories. And then I went to the movies with my mom to see Spider-Man, which I think my friend Milky Way Matthew also did that. So yeah, but I'm excited for this. It comes out this December. I'm looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to it? Let me know. Okay, my next topic I'm about to get into is kind of a rant, but not really. It's just something I found really interesting. And I was looking into it this weekend, and I was following it on Monday just to see what would happen. But I really haven't heard many people talk about it. And also, just a disclaimer, I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm just talking. Okay, so here we go. Now, GE made the engine for the Boeing 777. The one that had an engine failure because of the little blade in it that, it malfunctioned. Okay, GE made that engine, and I was completely expecting the stock to fall for GE. And same for Boeing, right? You would expect that. This is Boeing's, I don't know how many times they have had this issue. Okay, like a plane crashed or a malfunction. Well, I was looking at GE stock expecting it to go down. It didn't. GE stock actually went up. It went up. It's $2. It's up $2 since last Thursday. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. To me, at least. I was expecting, and they're the ones that made the engine. So they make the engine for that specific plane. It's a part of GE Aviation. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they don't really make that engine, but I feel like they do because it's GE Aviation, right? General Electric, GE, it's a GE90 engine. I totally would have thought, Okay, same with Boeing. You would think Boeing stock would go down. This is the past 5 days. Since last Tuesday, Boeing went from 212 to 229. That's crazy, And if you really think about it, since a year ago, since last January or February, it was at 340 last February. And yeah, it went down because of the virus. And but I would have thought it would have gone down way further, especially with all the incidences that have happened with Boeing. But as you see, it really hasn't. And my view is skewed because I trade crypto. So, you know, something going down 50%, it doesn't really bother me, or I don't really blink an eye at it. You would think something like that would devastate a company. And you might be thinking, yeah, it did. But at the same time, I don't. I mean, the stock looks strong for, you know, where they're at. But this, you know, I'm also thinking they have so many planes on contract to be built, you know, they're kind of a monopoly in the industry. Maybe not really, but there's not really that many corporations that build planes similar to Boeing. You know, you got Airbus and maybe one other one, and then you got Boeing. So their stock is, in my opinion, pretty strong for all the stuff that has happened. So I just found that interesting. Neither stocks went down because of the incident. I mean, no one was hurt, so that probably helped. And they acted pretty quickly, and I think they took that Boeing out of the United system. I think that's what happened. So it's not being flown right now. So, okay, moving on from that topic, Apple beats Samsung in phone sales for the first time since 2016. That's crazy. Who bought an iPhone? Who bought a new iPhone this past year? Did you buy a new iPhone? Did you buy an iPhone 12 recently? So they beat Samsung in sales for the first time since 2016. Apple sold 80 million phones in 2020, quarter four. Almost sold. I just found that interesting. You know, I like Apple. I'm also thinking, who's buying Samsung phones at the same time? So that's just an interesting fact I found online. It intrigued me. Okay, here's another interesting thing I found, and you might not find this interesting, but I did. And it's Justin Bieber's new car. I don't know why I found this or why I know this, but here we go. Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah. So this is Justin Bieber's Rolls-Royce. You see this? Very interesting. I mean, it's just it's a Rolls-Royce that looks like it's floating because of how the wheels are. So, next one is the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is this year has had the lowest television viewers for the first time in 15 years. And as I was reading through this, I'm pretty sure it's because so many people were streaming the Super Bowl. I think that's what it is suggesting, because it says Sunday's Super Bowl TV audience lowest in 15 years. I still find that very fascinating that so many people are probably switching to YouTube TV and Hulu TV. So it's just so popular to stream. And Roku was streaming it. So not that many people were watching it on CBS, I guess, specifically CBS. So crazy. Yeah, this was the lowest since 2006. The figure include people who watched on television, at home, and restaurants. Okay, so interesting. I found that interesting. The next one, now I'm getting into the food section of this video. I'm very hungry right now, so that might have played a role in it. And Emily and I are about to go on a walk. So I'm making this video, then we're going on a walk, then I'm eating. But I know this is just gonna make me super hungry. Okay, so this is more of like marketing, something I found interesting. McDonald's is changing their marketing. You might have seen this already, maybe not. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of McDonald's, but I do think they have amazing coffee, and I love their McGriddles. Who doesn't love a McGriddle? They're so good. They're just so good. Okay, so here's the new packaging for McDonald's. And I don't know when it comes out, but it might be out already. I don't know. But here's what it's going to look like. It's by Pearl Fisher Independent Brand Agency. Simpler, lighter, more desirable ideas for the future. Interesting to me, at least, you know. Here's the new packaging for Big Mac, filet of fish, you know, quarter pounder. What's this? Oh, I guess it's a video. Interesting. Same with, is this a video? No, so, it's just more stuff. So there's what the burgers or sandwiches are gonna look like. And then, as you can see, so it's just new marketing for it. I love that. I always find that, you know, companies, I always love when companies change stuff up. Apple's really known for being good at marketing. McDonald's, Coke, stuff like that. They're all really good. And this company has done some interesting stuff that I probably I've never heard of any of these items. Yeah, they look more of just like a local agency, but they have some, you know, cool logos, cool stuff. It reminds me of like stuff you would find at a boutique, you know? Oh, they do marketing for Weight Watchers. That's interesting. That's the main product I know. Oh, Cinnamon Crunch Toast. That's cool. Jacobs. I haven't looked through this. So, wow, that's interesting. They definitely have Little Moons. Is that moon cheese? No, I don't know what it is. Interesting. Okay, moving on from that. The next one is Skittles is coming out with Skittle Gummies. Do you like Skittles? You know, my favorite flavor of Skittle is grape and the red, whatever the red one is, cherry or something. I love that. I love those flavors. I'm not a big fan of the other ones. So, and if I'm going for a chewy candy, my go-to is Chewy Sprees. I love Chewy Sprees. And I also really love Chewy Sweet Tarts. Those are so good. I love Chewy Sweet Tarts. So I'm never really going to go for Skittles, but hey, again, it's just an interesting thing. I'm excited for it. I'm sure a ton of people are going to be reviewing it. If it hasn't already came out yet, I don't think it's out. I don't know. So there you go. Do you like Skittles? Let me know down below. What's your favorite flavor? Okay, the next one is Taco Bell. Taco Bell is coming out with chicken sandwiches, chicken sandwich tacos. They're getting into the chicken war, I guess. So they're trying to compete. Interesting. Would you eat this? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, the chicken tenders look good. I love chicken tenders. I don't know if I would eat this. You know, I don't know if I would eat anything fried or however they make it at Taco Bell. Also, I don't ever eat at Taco Bell, but there was a time I did. You know, if there was one close, I'd probably go to it. But at the same time, every time I eat there, I'm like, I just feel awful. And yeah. Okay, here's my last one. It's also food. Lucky Charms is coming out with their limited edition Lucky Charms green milk cereal. I love that. That's so fun. So, yeah. Would you buy this? I don't think I would, but you know, my sister's favorite cereal at one point was Lucky Charms. So, I love the marshmallows in cereal. I love the sugary marshmallow. I think that's awesome. But I would probably prefer Blueberry Morning over this. I don't know why. I just would. So, well, if you're still watching this, comment down below marshmallow, however, comment that down below. And let me know that you still watch this. And that's all. Okay, Emily and I are going on a walk. And I think I will film out there really fast, and then I might do a little outro there. So I'll talk to you very soon. Bye. Here is the sourdough. I fed it a little bit this morning, or at some point. It's a lot. So it's eating right now, I think. Look at all those bubbles. I don't know if it really has a time when it eats, but we're getting somewhere. So there we go. That's the sourdough update. Emily and I are going on a walk. Down there is Mass Ave. So here's a really interesting barn thing in Lockerbie. I think people will take pictures here as well, but I wonder what it used to be. Oh, I bet it was like for horses, or maybe it was just storage. Yeah, it's very old looking, very interesting though. Kind of creepy. especially this part of it. Well, everyone, Emily and I are going to go inside to the apartment. We will see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night, rest of your week. It's almost the weekend, so at least, for me, that's really good because I don't have to work on the weekend. Well, if no one's told you this today, you are loved and this world's a better place because you are here. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.